House Bill 1217 is now headed back to South Dakota legislators for consideration after Governor Kristi Noem sent it back with suggested changes instead of signing or vetoing it. If passed, the bill would impact transgender kids and who is able to play on women's athletic teams at the elementary and high school levels. Now that HB 1217 has been sent back to legislators, Noem's suggested changes would only need a simple majority vote in each chamber to be passed into law. House Speaker Spencer Gosch, co-sponsor of the legislation, says Noem went too far with her style-informed veto. In a statement, he says, quote, "I am greatly concerned as to whether the executive branch has the authority to make substantive changes to a bill through style and form." Also, the Sioux Falls Sports Authority has released a statement. It says, quote, "While we are generally supportive of Governor Noem's style-informed veto of HB 1217, there are still some underlying concerns regarding the possible reaction of the NCAA should HB 1217 be amended in a manner as she suggests." Finally, the governor tweeted today from her governor's account, quote, "I'm asking legislators to pass a new bill on veto day or I will call a special session." Today, a Let Kids Play rally took place at 41st and Louise in Sioux Falls to protest the legislation. KELOLAND's Lauren Solik brings you thoughts from those who were there.
We're just people just trying to live. It's not a question of, being in your face about our gender. It's a question about us having the opportunity to live a normal life like everyone else.
House Bill 1217 has gotten a lot of attention this legislative session. If passed, the bill would limit women's athletic teams to only including biologically born females. Some question how that would be enforced.
These are also very rare situations, ultimately. We want to be fair to everyone, certainly. We don't want anyone to feel discriminated against. But again, this issue isn't even ultimately about fairness.
Heather Thorson was at the Let Kids Play rally with her friend who is transgender. She says they've discussed how important being on a sports team was growing up.
Of course, in those days he really didn't have words for what life was anyway, but he didn't feel a lot of support through his family, and so sports were that thing that gave him a team. It gave him something to work with. They had common goals and they had successes and failures together, and that gave him a sense of connection.
Stephanie Marty from Sioux Falls says legislation like this has a negative impact that goes beyond just children in the transgender community.
When this kind of action is taken against us, we all end up thinking about things that we shouldn't. And I've heard friends of mine in the community use the word suicide, which is it's a very damning thing, but when people talk about it openly, you know that there's a problem.
In Sioux Falls, Lauren Solik, KELOLAND News.
And you can get a breakdown of the bill and the governor's proposed changes on KELOLAND.com.